Good morning.
Hi, Kelly. How are you?
I'm good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you so much for meeting with me today.
No problem. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Okay, I have a few questions for you. Are you ready?
I am.
Don't feel nervous. Okay, first question I want to ask you is what attracted you to Synergy Company?
Sure. Well, I was really interested in your company because I saw that you were going to be relocating people to Spain.
Okay.
That's a country I've always been interested in. I've actually been there a few times. So,
Wow.
yeah, I was really excited about showing people what Spain has to offer.
Wow, good to hear that. How long have you been there?
I was there for a week. I went to Madrid and Barcelona. I was studying abroad in Florence and then traveled.
Can you list for me like skills that you've acquired from previous jobs?
Sure. One of the jobs that I worked at most recently was Waterford Receptions. I was working as an administrative assistant there, and some of the skills that I learned were filing. I learned to deal with clients on a daily basis, setting up meetings, and just working with clients who came in for walk-ins who needed to see the facility, plan events, so things like that.
So are you comfortable with people, meeting new people and coordinating people?
Absolutely. I love meeting new people.
Okay.
I've always been good with speaking to people for the first time. So.
Good to hear that. Okay, if I were to ask a professor or a previous job, how would they describe you? Like what kind of person they would?
I think that they would say that I'm an efficient and task-oriented person. I am a self-motivated person. If I see something that needs to be done, I get it done. I don't need to be asked.
Okay. Can you tell me some of your most significant accomplishments?
Sure. I think that something that I've worked really hard at over the past 4 years is school, and I'll be graduating in August, so that's something that I'm really looking forward to, and I consider that to be one of my greatest accomplishments thus far.
So you're ready to join the working force?
I'm very ready.
Good to hear that. So what's something that you've experienced in your life that will help you become productive member of Synergy team in Spain?
I think that my experience studying abroad will really help me. Working for your company, I think that since your organization focuses on relocating people abroad, especially to Spain, that they're going to feel more comfortable speaking with someone who has experienced traveling and has experienced living in a place where they don't know very much about the location.
Okay, so you will be used to fast-paced traveling and all of that.
Yes,
criteria. Okay, what's the most important attribute to you? Honesty, punctuality, respect, or responsibility?
I think that those are all important attributes. I would have to say that honesty is probably the most important of those four. Mostly just because I feel that if you're an honest person, then responsibility and respect kind of come along with that. And as far as punctuality, I feel that that's something that's very necessary, but I feel that honesty is a little bit more important when you're working in the business world.
Yeah, I would say that too. What's your biggest weaknesses?
I think I would have to say my biggest weakness might be taking on a lot of work and not necessarily wanting to distribute it to other people. I have a tendency to want to get things done and get things done efficiently, and so I think that sometimes it can be a weakness.
Yeah, I would say that too. What would you do or have done in a situation where you're leading a team that's not working well together?
I think if I was with a team who wasn't working well together, I would want to get the team together and try to figure out what it is that is keeping us from working well. And I think that once we've cleared the air, possibly reallocate assignments or change partners and see if we can make things work a little bit better.
Good. Okay, we're almost there. So what's one thing on your resume that you're most proud of, and why does that make you different than any other candidates for this position?
I think I would have to say the fact that I've been on the dean's list for every semester that I've been in college is something that sets me apart. Academics has always been important to me, and getting on the dean's list is something that I always work towards every semester.
Do you have any questions for me?
I do have a few questions.
Okay.
First, I was wondering why the position was available.
The position is available because this is a new company and we're trying to relocate people to Spain in order to experience the heritage and culture in there. And we're looking for energetic, experienced people like you who can overtake the company's productivity and energy into something that would be beneficial to both the company and people who are trying to relocate. And we're trying to get somebody who would be able to manage all of that all in one. So that's who we're looking for.
Great. Also, I was just wondering, what's the most challenging aspect of the position?
The challenging could be, I would say, some of the times if you do not know the language, you could get frustrated because we send out people to interview people in order to relocate them, and for that reason you have to speak fluent Spanish in order to have a one-on-one or face-to-face conversation. I would say that would be one of the hardest challenges we might face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all the questions that I have, but thank you so much for answering them.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Well, thanks for meeting with me. I really look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye.
I hope that, well, my hands were sweating. Sorry.